The following program is sponsored by Save the Children.
Hi, I'm Jolie Fisher, and I'm here in southern Africa, in the country of Mozambique, with Save the Children. Life in this part of the world is hard to describe as anything but an incredible struggle. There were years of civil war that left roads, health clinics, and schools destroyed. There's recurring drought and famine. Most people exist on less than $1 a day, and the infant mortality rate is one of the highest in the world. I can't even imagine what millions of people, and especially children, are forced to endure. That's why I'm here, to see for myself the reality of such relentless poverty. But I'm also here to learn about solutions, how we can help create real change, lasting change, for children, families, and whole communities through Save the Children child sponsorship. Stay with me. We have some amazing stories to tell. It's day one of my trip, and we've hit the road early. We've left the town of Chiso behind, and we're heading west, making our way to a small village named Chiso, an area where Save the Children has just started working. I'm about as far away from home as you can get, and I'm not really sure how to prepare myself for what I'll see. I brought my camera along to try to capture a few shots, images of what I know will be an unforgettable experience. Like so many places in the world, living here is a day-to-day struggle. But it's the children who really suffer. Malnutrition, very little access to basic health care, and limited clean water means 1 in 5 don't make it to their 5th birthday. Many are orphaned by HIV and AIDS and forced to become providers as young as 8 or 9 years old. Here in Chiso, sponsorship programs are just starting, and Save the Children is working closely with the community to create a roadmap for lasting change. Today I'm tagging along to see one of the very first steps in the process. Save the Children staff literally go from home to home, identifying children in need and enrolling them for sponsorship. Today we're going to meet a little girl named Maria. She is 9 years old, and like so many other children here, she has been forced to grow up way too fast. Her burden is unimaginable. Maria's day begins like it does every day. As soon as the sun rises, she's busy with her chores. Gathering wood and starting the fire. Finding some food to cook for her family's only meal. Sweeping and cleaning around the house and working in the fields. Everything that has to be done to survive is on her shoulders. On top of it all, she has to care for her severely disabled older sister, Marinetta. The girls were abandoned when Maria was only 2 years old. Their grandmother, Delita, took them in and has done her best, but it's a constant struggle to provide even the basics. Delita is 88 years old, an amazing accomplishment in a country where the average life expectancy is 38. But she can't work in the fields like she used to. Her health is fading and she's nearly blind. Now she has to rely on Maria for almost everything. Meeting this little family, immediately what I noticed was how frail Delita was. But it was Maria's eyes that really struck me. They give away the weight of worry she carries, like an old soul in a young girl's body. Delita told us that she's worried about both the girls, but especially what the future holds for Maria. She'll be responsible for her sister for the rest of her life, and without an education, Maria won't have many options other than menial labor or early marriage to try to survive.
ni nga ku minchumu ni ku kwala n'winyi na tshama hi ku vaviseka leswaku a ni le mutini kambe va helile va fi va kona ko sami se ni ta endla yini a ni nge ma hi nchumu.
As we talked, I could tell that Maria was starting to get used to me. I even caught the hint of a tiny little smile, a glimpse of the young girl that's inside. Maria and me, we're going to change the world a little bit.
O nosso objetivo é, entre você e nós, queremos mudar a nossa vida.
Maria, ali wena na yena I swinyingi swi nga ta cinca ka vutomi la n'wina.
Okay?
Gostas?
Swa ku tsakisa leswo.
Deal?
Showa tanana.
Muito obrigado.
Yeah. Beautiful. A good education is so important for Maria, but the nearest school is so far away. It's overcrowded, and most teachers only have a grade 5 or 6 education themselves. She makes the long walk to school when she can, and tries her best to keep up. But nothing is easy for her. Last year, her clothes caught on fire when she was cooking and she was badly burned. Some of the other children tease her about her scars, but she bravely ignores them, and she wants to learn.
She usually plays here.
She plays here?
Yeah.
Maria took us to a little area under a nearby tree that she calls her special place. She's gathered old bottles, scraps of metal and plastic, whatever she can find, and these are her toys. When she can, she comes here to escape. For a brief while, Maria leaves the pressure of her responsibilities behind. She has an incredible imagination, and she's, created a little space for herself to be as much like other children all over the world as she can. We're watching her have a tea party of sorts with things that she's found around her small property here, and I just imagine that my own child is her same age, and how much we have, how little she has, and that she still has the spirit to create stolen moments on a given afternoon and play. Soon it was time to say goodbye. I took a few minutes to take some photos, so I'll have something to remember this amazing little girl. I saw a little sparkle of silliness right there. I felt like I was just getting to know her and I didn't want to leave.
At Save the Children, we're committed to saying that every child not only survives but also thrives. It's a tragic reality that nearly 10 million children die every single year from preventable causes. At Save the Children, we've learned that one caring person can change the life of a child in need, and that by joining with other caring people, we can make a difference for really literally millions of children around the world. They need to be healthy. They need to have opportunity to attend school. They need to have hope for the future. Save the Children has over 75 years of experience learning how to make life-saving differences, and decade after decade I see success. People often ask, how can you stand to see so much suffering and poverty? In reality, what I see is joy, happiness, learning. What could be more important than saving a child's life and giving them a future?